I am joined right now by Scott Epp. You are a certified professional coach and motivational speaker. Thank you very much for taking the early slot today. We've just been talking while business news was going on. You're right up and at it right now, even though it's pretty early in the morning still.
Yeah.
Comes with the territory.
Thanks for bringing me.
Oh, thank you very much for coming on. So who could benefit from a life coach, first off?
Well, I think that anybody could benefit from a life coach. Frankly, that if the CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, could benefit from a life coach, then anybody could benefit from a life coach. Pretty much, I find people, when they come to me, they're interested in either getting unstuck or else they just want to contribute more. There's something more for them in their life. And it could be in different areas, too. So that's usually when I find people.
And one of the specializations, if I can call it that, is abundance coaching. What's that about?
Yeah. Well, abundance coaching is the name of our business, abundancecoaching.com, but the other part about it is that abundance coaching for me is actually a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle of replacing scarcity and then moving in abundance, because scarcity can't exist, lack and scarcity can't exist where abundance is. And abundance is completely believing that inside yourself that you're created as more than enough, that you have more than enough, and that more than enough is going to come to you in the future.
And in the end, that's how people are able to find their direction. They just realize they don't have enough and that they can get themselves a little more and wedge themselves in a little bigger slice of the pie.
Sure, definitely. Well, scarcity is this idea that with the pie, right, is that if somebody takes a piece of your pie, that you can never replace that piece of the pie, right? You're just holding it in, and you've got boundaries and walls, right, that come to that. So abundance is the opposite of that. There's way more than enough. There's possibilities everywhere.
You're leading a retreat this weekend, too. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be on June 22nd, 23rd this weekend. And basically, it's called the Life, Purpose, and Abundance Retreat. And it's a whole retreat that's focused on you figuring out where you are, who you are, what matters to you, what your core values are, and how to live with abundance, and then live a legacy. And it's an outdoor retreat. It's at Shakina Retreat Center. It's just outside of town, down by the river. It's just absolutely gorgeous. We have about 6 or 7 speakers that are going to be there. I'm going to be leading it. And it's just an opportunity for people to really just experience self-discovery and find out more of who they are.
Are you seeing an increase in the interest individuals have in life coaching?
Yeah, you know what? Like, there is an increase. People are interested because of this motivational thing. There's a lot more motivational books that are out there. People are interested in themselves, right? At a certain point in time, there's sort of like a switch. It's just like, okay, well, I'm not invincible anymore. I don't know about you. I remember the switch went off for me, and it was like, okay. And I got a coach as well, and I thought, you know what? This is really helpful because they can help you see things from a different perspective. And it's really beneficial just to keep you accountable and to set those goals and go towards them.
And Scott, this is the essay question, and I apologize if I have trouble trying to word it out. Do you see this as an increase in people wanting to be more motivated, as in they're in some point of neutrality, or do you see it as people are just less motivated than they used to be and want to get back to that regular level?
You know what? People are motivated, but they really want to experience more in life. They want to experience and have more in life, I believe. And there's something where it's just like they don't know where to get help, right? You look all over the place, and then all of a sudden just like life happens, I think. And people are just like, they feel almost handcuffed and debilitated by, the fear, and all of a sudden just another day passes, and it's just like, what do I do? So I think that when people finally find help, and that's why they need to come to this retreat, so they can be able to find help and also figure out more of who they are so they can live that legacy they want. And can I add, we're doing a 2-for-1 too. So, yeah.
I think you can add that.
Yeah.
Where can people go for more information? Because this seems like a great way to get yourself started, folks.
Totally. Just go to abundancecoaching.com and you'll find all the information.
Abundancecoaching.com.
You bet.
Well, thank you, Scott, very much for joining us today.
All right.
And I hope you're able to fill all the spots, too.
You bet.
Cheers.
Awesome, man.